So, my sisters and brothers in faith, never think closeness to Allah requires grand actions. Even the smallest phrases, when sincere, weigh more than mountains. What matters is presence of heart, not speed of tongue. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, قال رسول الله كلمتان خفيفتان على اللسان ثقيلتان في الميزان حبيبتان إلى الرحمن سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم. 2 words are light on the tongue, heavy on the scale, and beloved to the most merciful. Subhanallah wa bihamdih, Subhanallah al-Azim. To make this remembrance part of daily life, divide the 100 recitations throughout the day. After each prayer, say it 20 times, or link it to daily routines while walking, cooking, or driving. Let every spare moment become a chance to glorify your Lord. Set a gentle reminder on your phone labeled Moments of Mercy, not as a burden, but as a gift to your soul. The goal is not to rush through numbers, but to feel every word, letting its meaning sink deep into the heart. Picture a student restless before an exam, whispering Subhanallah, Subhanallah until calm returns. So, my beloved brothers and sisters, let this be your first step. Commit to saying Subhanallah wa bihamdi 100 times each day for 30 days. Each word is a pearl of mercy, a drop of forgiveness, and a bridge drawing you nearer to Allah. My beloved brothers and sisters, the second step of our 30-day journey is the phrase Astaghfirullah. These words mean, I seek forgiveness from Allah, yet their meaning runs deeper than translation. They are a confession, a cry of humility, and a bridge between the servant and the Lord of mercy. Every time we say Astaghfirullah, we acknowledge our human weakness. We admit that we slip, forget, and fall short, and that only Allah can lift us again. It is an act that lowers the head in shame, but raises the heart in hope. Even though the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was free of sin, he sought forgiveness more than 70 times a day. Some narrations say even 100. If the purest of all creation sought Allah's pardon continually, how much more should we? The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, قال رسول الله والله إني لأستغفر الله وأتوب إليه في اليوم أكثر من 70 مرة. By Allah, I seek forgiveness from Allah and turn to Him in repentance more than 70 times a day. Allah also revealed the secret of istighfar through the words of Prophet Nuh alayhi as-salam, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا أَوْ يُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. And I said, ask forgiveness of your Lord. Indeed, He is ever a perpetual forgiver. He will send rain from the sky upon you in continuing showers, and will give you increase in wealth and children, and provide for you gardens and rivers. Forgiveness, then, is not only a cleansing of sins, it is also a door to blessings. Rain descends, sustenance expands, and hearts flourish when astaghfirullah flows from sincere tongues. The one who seeks pardon gains both purity and provision. Sin, my dear brothers and sisters, is like dust settling upon a mirror. At first it is invisible, but with time it thickens until the heart can no longer reflect light. Astaghfirullah wipes that mirror clean until the soul shines again. It also heals emotional burdens. Many carry silent guilt or regret that eats away at peace. But with each sincere astaghfirullah, the heart whispers, I am forgiven, I can begin again. That moment of hope is the birth of renewal. Remember, forgiveness is not reserved for great sins alone. It is also for the quick word of anger, the wasted hour, the neglected good deed. Each repetition is like pressing reset on the heart, returning to Allah's embrace. The scholars of old taught that istighfar brings tangible change. Imam al-Hasan al-Basr, rahimahullah, once advised everyone, the poor, the barren, and the drought-stricken, to seek forgiveness, because he knew from the Quran that astaghfirullah unlocks closed doors. Every obstacle softens before the one who repents sincerely. Imagine a person drowning in debt, whispering astaghfirullah with tears. Soon, opportunities arise and unseen help appears, not by coincidence, but by divine mercy. Allah never turns away a heart that seeks Him. Without repentance, guilt becomes a chain dragging the soul downward. With repentance, guilt becomes a lesson that lifts the soul upward. That is why the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, described tawbah and istighfar as a source of joy, not humiliation. So my beloved brothers and sisters, make this dhikr a daily covenant. Say astaghfirullah 100 times each day, 20 after every prayer or during quiet moments of reflection. Let each repetition be a raindrop of mercy cleansing your spirit. As days pass, you will feel lighter, calmer, and more aware of Allah's nearness. Every astaghfirullah will polish your heart, open doors of provision, and fill your soul with peace. And when forgiveness becomes your habit, mercy becomes your companion. My beloved brothers and sisters, we now reach the highest point of our journey, the crown of all remembrance, La ilaha illa Allah. This statement is not merely words upon the tongue, it is the foundation upon which the heavens and the earth were established. It is the key to Jannah, the essence of Islam, and the message that every prophet from Adam, alayhi as-salam, to Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was sent to deliver. These words contain negation and affirmation. First, we deny every false god, false hope, and false source of fear. Then we affirm that only Allah is worthy of worship. In this single phrase, the heart rejects dependency on creation and attaches itself solely to the Creator. It is not just remembrance, it is allegiance, it is identity, it is faith itself. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, قال رسول الله أفضل الذكر لا إله إلا الله. The best form of remembrance is La ilaha illa Allah. Out of all the countless forms of dhikr, this stands supreme. It is both declaration and devotion, a testimony that distinguishes the believer from disbelief. Every repetition renews your covenant with Allah and strengthens the roots of tawhid in your heart. Why, you might ask, must we repeat what we already believe? Because the heart forgets. Even those who say La ilaha illa Allah daily sometimes depend on people more than Allah, or fear the future as though He is not in control. Repeating this phrase resets the heart to its original balance. It reminds us that no one can harm or benefit us except by Allah's will. It teaches us that safety, strength, and serenity come only from Him. When a believer truly lives by La ilaha illa Allah, 3 lights begin to shine within. The first is unshakable peace, because they know that whatever happens, Allah is in command. The second is unbreakable courage, for they no longer fear people, only the displeasure of their Lord. The third is unending purpose, because every action, sleeping, eating, working, smiling, becomes worship when done for Allah's sake. This is the spiritual freedom of tawhid, being enslaved only to the one who sets you free. The heart that lives by these words is unchained from fear and anchored in faith. We live in an age full of distractions, glowing screens, endless scrolling, and the race for status. Yet every time you turn your tongue to La ilaha illa Allah, instead of to complaint or gossip, you declare your loyalty to the eternal over the temporary. You tell the world, my peace does not come from you, it comes from my Creator. The scholars say the nafs, self, is like a child. If you always obey it, it grows spoiled. But if you discipline it, it becomes strong. So when laziness whispers, later, answer it with now. And when heedlessness comes, respond with La ilaha illa Allah.